Well, 40% of all nationally reported hate crimes have occurred in California. So I think part of it is because we have the population here, so a lot of it is more evident, and there's a lot more. It's what some people would call a target-rich environment. I think that the other thing is that what's driving it is 4 years of really extreme political rhetoric that has uh, enabled and given a certain amount of consent uh, to have racial divisions and act upon them. You know, with the incitement of Proud Boys, all the political language around it really encouraged the type of physical and verbal actions against Asian Americans, and that's all politically sponsored speech. I think a lot of people think that it's just organic, and maybe 30 years ago, if a politician said it and it got put in a newspaper, that's as far as it would go. But with the reach of social media now, and with the advent of digital advertising, I don't know if a lot of people realize, but if you go to the Facebook ad library and you just type in Chinese, you'll see a ton of Republican partisan advertisements that use the China virus, use rhetoric against China. And that is actually paid advertising that goes far and wide on social media platforms like Facebook. And that reaches a tremendous number of just regular human beings who then are programmed from a daily basis about this anger and frustration and resentment toward Chinese. And they cannot separate Chinese in China or the Chinese government from Chinese Americans, or for that matter, any Asian American. They just assume everybody's Chinese, which is something that we've seen in a lot of the media coverage, is that non-Chinese Asians are being called chinks and other types of derogatory terms linked to Chinese. And, they all feel victimized at this point.